Hi, I'm Bruno Postal, and this is a very quick introduction to the Homemaker add-on, a tool for designing buildings. It's a tool that starts with the spaces and works down from there. What you see here is Blender, a free software modeling, rendering and animation tool that's already heavily used within the AEC industry. It's an extremely powerful application and more than capable for this task of drawing a collection of cells representing spaces or rooms in a building. This process would be similar in any number of other 3D mesh or solid modeling applications. Here, I'm drawing what will become a non-manifold mesh. The idea is that each cell is fully enclosed. Vertical faces represent walls and horizontal faces represent floors. This will be processed by Topologic as what it calls a cell complex. Topologic discards any geometry that doesn't define an enclosed space, so I can model overlapping faces without worrying about aligning vertices or other fiddly details. The Homemaker add-on analyzes this cell complex and dismembers it into a collection of paths or traces that form the basis for generating IFC elements such as walls, roofs, footings, slabs, windows, etc. What we get is IFC data in Blender. The BlenderBIM add-on that you see here transforms Blender into a native IFC editor and authoring package. Let's go back and change some stuff, maybe add some pitched roofs. I'm not designing a real building, so I won't worry about how steep they are. This is an iterative design process. I can start with some simple geometry, generate an IFC model, then go back and refine it, moving walls and floors, adding, taking away, and reconnecting the building at a spatial level. The details will take care of themselves. Each of the faces that represent walls, roofs, floors, etc. can be assigned a construction style. These styles are customizable through a hierarchical inheritance system, allowing a build-up of materials, extrusions and assets such as windows and doors. Obviously, window types, sizes and spacings can be set however you like. Here I'm using some default lightweight styles that ship with the add-on. You can create your own styles to share or keep for future reuse. Changing the construction of each building element is just a matter of assigning a predefined style to the geometry. By default, the add-on treats all of the Topologic cells as a generic living space, so they get external windows and they get interconnecting doors. If we want to distinguish room types, then I need to tag the spaces as bedroom, stairs, kitchen, retail, etc. The resulting Homemaker model is deeply layered. Not only are the IFC elements well defined and ready to go into a normal design and construction workflow, but there is a full structural model here ready for load analysis and a complete system of second level space boundaries ready for thermal and solar analysis. While I do this, I'll explain some of the history of the software. The original Homemaker application evolves building designs completely non-interactively using Christopher Alexander's pattern language as fitness criteria. This works surprisingly well and goes a long way towards demonstrating that a pattern language can define a complete building program. But what became obvious while developing this previous application was that some kind of intermediate tool was needed that reinserted the role of a designer into the process. This tool should allow a human to direct the process by arranging spaces, the basic geometry of the building, rather than letting computational evolution via mutation and crossover do it in an unsupervised manner. This new interactive tool is the Homemaker add-on that you see here. The Topologic model is still present, so the building can be easily checked for circulation and access issues. Topologic is a serious design aid, and we can work with the building design as a whole rather than as a collection of products. The plan with this add-on is to reintroduce functionality from the main Homemaker project, so further extensions can be made that give real-time feedback to the designer on design quality using the pattern language as fitness criteria. With BlenderBIM, I can query the IFC model as a database. I can make modifications. I can even export a bill of quantities. Or you can even export a step file for transfer to other BIM software such as FreeCAD here. Or generate 2D drawings using IfcOpenShell. Here it is automatically creating 2D plans and elevations in SVG format. Just a few months ago I knew nothing of Python programming. The Homemaker add-on is completely new, all of it written in Python in the last year. This is the power of free and open source software. We have these awesome tools like Blender, FreeCAD, Topologic, BlenderBIM and IfcOpenShell that are ready for serious work. Thanks for listening.